Hello everybody, T.Boy here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Sword version. Last time, we challenged the fighting type gym leader, B. I'm just gonna call her B, because I still don't know how to pronounce her name, or how her name is pronounced, and we earned ourselves the fighting badge. And this time, we heard an explosion go off, and while we should have just rushed there immediately, we end up taking a little sweet time. So let's go see what the commotion's all about. What's going on up there? I don't know. There's a shiny though on the ground right here. I'm Max Arrive. Talk to these NPCs. I've seen you before. Are you a gym challenger? Indeed I am. Destroy it. Destroy it all. We're going to find those wishing stars. Roger. We got to bring the chairman more wishing stars if you want to please him. Copperjaw! Or wait, that was him saying Copperjaw. If you're truly the chairman's Pokemon, then you should feel grateful for this chance to help him find wishing stars. Okay. Oh my, you again. So you think that you can start collecting wishing stars now and get the chairman's favor? That's the way of things, is it? I see. So you do have some cunning in you. But I won't have it. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way. And here we are. We are challenged by Bede for the third time, I believe. And he has his team quite improved from the last two times we fought him. He has a Devotion now. Of course, we're going to go for the quick off knockoff. Super effective. This should do some really good damage. Oh, almost one-shotting the Devotion. I feel like he's like checking his watch, but doesn't really have a watch. I guess hit by a Side Strike. Ooh, that does some good damage. Ow. He's going to use a Super Potion, but that's completely fine by me. He's still going to get knocked out from this knockoff. And there he goes. Burn through that Super Potion. It's very good for us. Slurpuck going to level 35. And you're going to start a Hat Rim. You're a Fairy type also, so well, let's get Thwacky in. I think Thwacky's got this. Let's go with the good old Razor Leaf. That deals about half. And hopefully I actually live. Because if I live on a very low HP, Overgrowth's going to take into effect. Which it will. And if I can hit this Razor Leaf, this should end up being enough. Great, nice. Take a little bit of advantage over Overgrow. And Thwacky will grow to level 35 because of that. Got the Rita. Will come in now. Thwacky, you did your job just fine. Let's go with, I think Gradient will be your next best bet. We don't have a dark type on our team, but we do got some dark moves with us. As long as you got some dark moves, Bede is pretty easy. Since this team is like all psychic types. Or psychic fairy, I guess. So, dark type moves are really nice. You're going to use Fake Tears on me, okay. And we'll be taking more damage from those special moves, but that's completely fine. And I pay back with this one shot that Gothita. And last but not least, he will send out, I believe it's his Ponyta, right? Yeah. Not quite a Rapidash yet. Still got like 7 levels. Let's go with another payback. And my special defense is down, but I can easily take one. Green is just that bulky. And yeah, payback should be enough. Yep, man. Bede was very easy even still. Doesn't have a bunch of diversity in his team. Like I said, it's only psychic type, so you have a dark type on your team or just dark type moves, yeah, he's just very easy. This has to be some kind of mistake. I demand a do-over. And look at that. That battle was enough to get Thwacky his evolution. And just like that, our star is at his final evolution. Or her final evolution. Your Thwackey has evolved into Rillaboom. By drumming, it taps into the power of its special tree stump. The roots of the stump follow its direction in battle. This Pokemon is 6'11", by the way, so pretty tall Pokemon. I mean, he is like a gorilla, and gorillas are pretty darn big too, and heavy. So yeah, 6'11" is pretty huge. That's like a whole foot of I don't know, like the average human, I guess. I mean, I guess average human height is like, I was gonna say like a foot over average. I mean, it still is like a foot over average human height. We're gonna learn drum beating. I thought the average human height was like 5'10", but I think it's like 5'7" or something. So drum beating is this Rillaboom's special move. So it's a physical grass type move, which is 80 base power, and this also lowers the target's speed stat. Pretty darn nice if you ask me. We're definitely getting rid of Razor Leaf for this. Being more accurate, yeah, I'm sacking the critical chance, but like, dude, when has Razor Leaf like critted? I guess not very often. I'd rather take the speed debuff, and that makes it that Rillaboom can maybe even go move before the opposing Pokemon. But why? How can this be? How could someone like you get in my way? I was the one chosen by the chairman. I was the one who was to defeat the champion. I'm the one of the elite. Someone who has to shoulder the future of the Galar region. Challenger Bead. I wonder what you were up to when you asked to borrow Chairman Rose's Copperja. I can't believe you tried to use the Chairman's Pokemon to destroy a historical site. Who cares if for some ancient ruins when the next 1,000 years are at stake? Do you stand in the path of a Pokemon Simple Beam or something? How do you expect to support the Chairman with that sort of thinking? Young Bead. It pains me to have to say this, but I am truly disappointed. It's true that I am the one who found you, back when you were all alone. I saw talent in you. You remind me a little bit of myself, back when I was young. That's why I sent you to a trainer school, to give you a chance at success. But trying to destroy the mural, part of Galar's history? You show no love toward Galar. You're clearly not worthy of a challenger for the gym challenge. We will decide what to do with you later. For now, you return to Hammerlock. You must be joking, right? You're disqualifying me from the gym challenge? But you're the one who endorsed me. There are 100 different ways you can sort this out. Why are you choosing the worst possible option? Challenger Bead, I will be taking those wishing stars that you've gathered. Sonia and T.Boy too. Terrible shame, all of this. And an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. I never wish to see us lose challengers for this sort of reason. Yet we do what we must do to keep these things fair and sportsmanlike. You know, during one of Beat's matches, I heard the announcer say that Beat has no family. Apparently it was Rose who took Beat under his wing, and so Beat was battling for the chairman's sake. What an awful turn of events. I hope the Muriel survived all that. And of course she spoke too soon. Not a brilliant turn of events, but the ruins were brought into light for us to see. What does this tell us about the Galar's legends? Pokemon, a sword and shield? Right. More than any hero, there's those things that appear to be Pokemon that stand out. Not just that, but those Pokemon appeared to be holding a sword and shield as if they were using them. Anything else look interesting to you? The hero was actually two people? Oh, good observation. there really were 2 heroes, but if that's the case, then why is there only 1 statue at the Bidoof Drop-In? More than any statue of a hero or old tapestry, these ruins made in truly ancient times must show us the real truth. Which means, the sword is a Pokemon. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Seems like at some point in history, the sword and shield were combined with the 2 actual Pokemon and treated as the same thing. But then what? They just faded from history? 2 young heroes. The sword and shield were actually Pokemon. But why would the truth of these ruins be hidden when their stories were displayed in artwork? It's like, with your help, I really feel like we've made a big discovery here. Thanks. I'll give you a couple of these. So keep giving it your best in the gym challenge too, okay? If she gives us her lives, oh, so help me. Guess if you head for Bologna next, right? I think that's how you pronounce it. And of course she gives me revives. Why is it always 2? I feel like it's always just 2 revives every single time. So yeah, all that destruction B was causing ended up kind of being a good thing, but I guess it was too late. We found some more lore about the Galar region. And not only that, we found out that Beat is now disqualified from the whole gym challenge, which is kind of crazy. Now let's get our Pokemon healed up. I don't know if they got healed up during that after that Beat fight. Only Rillaboom was really injured, and that's really cool that we get to actually see Rillaboom here. So Rillaboom is like really good. His attack stat is amazing. 113. I think it's the highest attacking stat of any of our Pokemon right now. Oh yeah, by far. That's incredible. Pretty darn tanky. High HP. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I want Arctozolt to get some experience. But yeah, they do evolve at level 35, which I think is a kind of a little bit weird. Typically, starters would evolve at level 36. But yeah, in this game it's just 35. I believe they evolved at level 16 for their middle evolution. But yeah, I guess it's just level 35 for their final evolution. So now we're back here in the good old Glimwood Tangle. Are you looking for mushrooms? They give off light when you touch them. But yeah, let's make our way right to... I already forgot that where we're heading up to next. But then our next destination. Shout out Mill Series. Been a while. I guess we'll just go for a pluck here. But I guess let's talk about this area some more. I did show us off last episode, but I didn't get to show off my opinions about this area. I think this area is pretty pretty. Pretty. I do like the mushrooms, how they glow. I think it just gives off some nice little like forest vibes. We actually haven't really been in like a well, I guess we have at the very start of the game. I was gonna say we haven't really been in like a forest type area yet, which we have, but it was like very short at the beginning. So this is our actual like first forest dungeon in the game. He's Giga Drain on me? How rude. I did a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure Pluck will still do more damage than Powder Snow. Yeah, unfortunately my Electric and my Ice type move on Arctozolt aren't good. And I figured this was like kind of a problem with him. Is that, yeah, oh, you died because I had a Rocky Helmet. Is that, yeah, I don't really learn a good Electric and Ice type move, and my move pool is kind of niche until like later. So that kind of sucks. You might have to go get some like TRs or some TMs to be able to teach them some better moves. Because for the time being, I don't really have anything too great. I see a Synestia right here. You can find these things out in the wild in this place. And we got 2 of those cracked pots in the last episode. That is how you evolve Synestia. And Synestia is kind of a weird Pokemon. Okay, maybe not weird, but interesting. There is a certain, like, very low percent of Synestia. Okay, well, first off, getting interrupted by Arctozolt learning Avalanche. That is a way better Ice type move. Thank you very much. It's a physical Ice type move, and it'll be doubled if the user has been hurt by a target the same turn. That is pretty good for us. But yeah, Synestia has like a little mark at the very bottom of it, if it's like a fake or not. And only real ones have like a slight chance of having that mark and being like this very popular. I don't think there's any like uh real big old like difference in terms of like stats with it. I think it's just, oh yeah, this is not authentic or is authentic, you know, all this stuff. I got a bright powder there. But I saw people like shiny hunting those the ones with a mark and being absolutely like painful because, like I said, the chances of finding one's already low enough, and then you're trying to shiny hunt it. I believe on YouTube there's its own little like method on trying to hunt one of those things, which is really funny. Now we got a double battle up here. Arctizzle, actually, yeah, let's get Arctizzle and Rillaboom tag team this because we haven't shown Rillaboom at all yet. So let's get Rillaboom as her debut battle against these this double battle, and Arctizzle could always use a little bit more battling since he is our latest team member. Even though he did get the finishing blow against I'm a Champ in the last gym. Oh, I do see a Ninetales, which is very bad. Both of our Pokemon are weak to fire. Let's double team this guy, honestly. Actually, nah. Let's just use HM Power on the Ninetales and Incinerate. Ooh, this is when Incinerate got buffed. Incinerate used to be very bad, but it did get buffed. I believe in... I forgot what game it did get buffed. Did it get buffed in Gen 6 immediately? I just know in Gen 5 was like very bad. It was like unusably bad. Greeting it goes to level 36. And Mastic also goes to level 36. Now eat rocks, punk. Or fossils. Not too much damage. I mean, because Ninetales has some pretty good special defense. Let's hit him with a little knockoff. And this already does burn the opponent's berries if they have them. So, which is also it's pretty unique. It's just like I said, it was like very bad in the game it got debuted in. And Rillaboom also going to level 36. Also, Rillaboom does not look like he's like 7 foot tall or 7 feet tall. Because, you know how Pokemon scaling is. Not always the most accurate thing in the world. Anyway, Arctizzle's kind of taking a beating, so Slurpuff, I want you to get out of here. We got TM24 Snore. Now, this is a move where this attack will only work if you're sleeping. And it may cause the opposing Pokemon to flinch. Kind of a weird move. There's other moves like that where you have to be sleeping, like Sleep Talk, for example. Sleep Talk is you would choose like a random move in your move pool and use it. Yeah, it's just kind of funny how those moves will have to only do something if you're sleeping. Or there's moves like Dream Eater, which only work if the opposing Pokemon's sleeping. Okay, this is an NDD. NDD is actually like pretty darn good. Also, ow. Even more of an ow. Oh, critical hit. Nice crit. I don't think that crit... or I think that crit actually mattered there. Slurpuff going to level 36. Learning Cotton Guard. I'm actually... if I'm not wrong... Did I try to learn Cotton Guard earlier with this Pokemon? I actually could be wrong. Okay, which it does increase, or drastically increase my defense stat. I'm gonna get rid of Fake Tears for this. I did say I like moves that buff yourself more than like debuffing in Pokemon. You have another DD. Well, let's see if a non-critical hit would have killed. I don't think it would have. Oh, so close. Yeah, so I guess the crit did matter. I hit him with a good old energy ball. I'm confused now. Oh, great. How fun. Okay, we didn't break out confusion, but eh, no, we didn't break out. We just weren't confused that turn. Good job, Slurpuff. And takes care of another trainer there. Oh, we got a lot of money from that trainer. Almost 7 grand. And we ran into a Morgrim. I already showed you off, but you're also weak to Fairy. So honestly, this is a summer free experience for our team here. Dark Pulse, yeah, I won't do much. Hopefully it doesn't flinch me though. Be good. But that is some free experience. I might as well take it. You're level 38, man. Another critical from Slurpuff. Jeez. But level 38. That is the highest, even higher than our own team. I'll definitely take the little bit of experience. Every bit helps. Yeah, Luminous Moss. It boosts the special defense stat if the holder is hit by water attack, and it'll be only used once. So once you get hit by water attack, that item is gone. Okay, I accidentally ran into this Pokemon. Oh hey! It's a Swirlix. Good little memories. That means you can also, I'm pretty sure you can also find Spritzy here then too. If you're playing Pokemon Shield. Wait, is this okay, we did battle these trainers. Okay, cool. I guess I'll go over here. Oh, that's our next area. I want that TM. So I think I have to go all the way back around. I just jumped off that ledge a bit too early. Ooh, TM 56 U-turn. U-turn is a very cool move. It's a physical bug type move, and once you use it, you switch places with a Pokemon in your party. This move is really good, and I think if Rillaboom can learn this, that'd be really good. Oh my gosh, he can. That's perfect. Screech. I don't see any use for Screech or Double Hit. I see use for knockoff still. I'll just get rid of Double Hit. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge help. Get me down from here. Maybe the bike is not a great thing to use in this area. And just like that, we are done here. Bloomlia. Yeah, I gotta say, this place actually looks like really freaking cool. You can even see like a wild Pokemon just chilling here. Got Hatina just on the Pokemon Center. It's just really cool. You got Inkay floating around. Chinchou is just vibing about. Like, this place is just very cool. Let's heal up everyone from that, not that long of a little area. Did about a few trainers, got some little bit of training in, and yeah, I think with that just being said, another shorter episode. I'm gonna keep these episodes a bit in the 20-minute ranges as much as I can. So, welcome to the town of Bologna, a charming town where the people make their homes among the trunks of the towering trees. So, next time on Pokemon Sword version, let's go explore this good old little town we got here. And possibly challenge the 5th gym already. So, until next time, see you guys then.